In this video, I share the valuable insights and wisdom I gained from delving into the powerful book Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. This book is a must-read for anyone looking to cultivate a life of peace, serenity, and compassion. Introduction. The Tao Te Ching, an ancient Chinese text, offers a different perspective on life, which is why it has remained popular for centuries. Instead of constantly striving and battling to get ahead, the philosophy of the Tao suggests living in harmony with the world around us and achieving goals through a relaxed and effortless approach, known as doing by not doing. This concept may be difficult to understand, but the author of this passage intends to explore it further. Idea number 1. The Tao Te Ching is an ancient Chinese text that consists of 81 short chapters, each containing a poetic passage that imparts wisdom. However, it is not as simple as it seems, as many of the chapters are similar and have repetitive ideas. Some scholars believe that it is not the work of a single author, but rather an anthology of sayings that have been passed down and accumulated over time. This repetition and slight variation in the text and lack of evidence of the author, Lao Tzu, led to the belief that it is a collection of sayings that were passed down verbally, with a brief commentary added to clarify the meaning. This was common practice in ancient China, as seen in other texts such as the Analects of Confucius. The organizing principle in the text is centered around the recurrence of certain words or phrases, even if the passages convey different or even contradictory messages. This makes Tao Te Ching a complex text to understand and interpret. However, despite its complexity, it offers valuable insights and wisdom that are worth exploring. Idea number 2. Taoism is a complex philosophy that centers around the concept of the Tao, which can be translated as the way. The Tao is considered the creative force behind everything, including the universe, and cannot be described or named. The idea of living in harmony with the natural world is central to Taoism, but it also involves embracing the idea of cycles, where things naturally rise and fall, and the value in being weak and formless. The concept of wu wei, or non-doing, is also an important aspect of Taoism, which means to act without trying to control or manipulate the outcome. The passage in chapter 35 illustrates that if you would have a thing weakened, you must strengthen it. If you would take from a thing, you must first give to it. These concepts are quite complex, but the idea of living in harmony with the Tao and embracing the cycles and the idea of wu wei can also work as a leadership manual. Idea number 3. Tao Te Ching, like the Analects, is believed to have been written during the Warring States period in China, which was a time of warfare, political turmoil, and cultural changes. The text is also believed to have been concerned about government leadership, as it devotes many passages to the subject of what makes a virtuous leader. The ideal leader in Taoism is referred to as the sage, and is characterized by wu wei, or non-doing, and wu ming, which means without name. This means that the leader should act without action and take no credit or gratitude. The text also emphasizes the importance of balance and peace over conflict and bloodshed, and the value of being weak and formless over being powerful and aggressive. It also advises to not contentiously seek wealth or power, and to retire when the task is accomplished. This can be taken as good advice for the common person as well, as the Tao is always working to bring balance and harmony to the universe. Summary. Tao Te Ching is a classic text of ancient wisdom that offers philosophical and spiritual insights. It speaks of a great force that created the universe and suggests how we may live in harmony with it. This force is called the Tao. To live in harmony with the Tao is to lead without force and not to seek credit or gratitude. The text emphasizes the importance of putting the happiness of others before oneself and recognizing the value in being weak and submissive over being rigid and forceful. It is a timeless text that continues to inspire people even after 20 centuries. Now, that was only a small portion of what I learned. I highly recommend reading it for more insights. If you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you could take a moment to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends and followers. Your support helps me to grow my channel and reach a wider audience, and I am so grateful for it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on my latest videos. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to share more with you in the future.